Hi lovelies, and welcome back to the channel. And on today's episode we are going to be making a very delicious Nigerian chicken pie, just the way you love it. And remember, in our last video we did the fillings for this meat pie, so today is the dough and using of those fillings. So without further ado, let's dive into the video. So first thing first, we are going to be sieving all the dried ingredients, and here is my 1000 grams, which is 1 kg of all-purpose flour. I divided into 2 halves and I'm just sieving that, and after this I'll be adding in all the dried ingredients that I will also be leaving in the description box. So first thing here, I'm adding in the baking powder, which I'm using 30 grams. I added the first one, and here is the white pepper. After putting in the white pepper, I'm going to be adding in the nutmeg, as you can rightly see. And after the nutmeg, people, I'll be adding a pinch of salt, and I also added in just a tablespoon of sugar. And also, people, remember that this flour sieving is just how I want it. Divide into 2 halves so that every dried ingredient can mix in thoroughly. And please always sieve your dried ingredients to avoid lumps at the end of the baking process. So people, I'll also be adding in just a tablespoon of sugar, and I created a well in between, and then I poured in water. Please add in water as required. People, we are not using butter, we are using vegetable oil for this dough. Did you see how I did that? I broke in 1 egg now. I added in vegetable oil, and people, that's to show you can make your dough without your butter or margarine. Did that really beat your imagination? Yes, I did. That is a very strange ingredient I used here. And adding water just as you need it. Don't pour it all at once. Add little by little to get the best consistency of the dough that you need. So just to make it more clearer, you can use vegetable oil in the absence of your butter or your margarine. Use the right measure, like I use 220 grams in total of the vegetable oil. Make sure you knead well until you get that consistency you are actually looking for. And you can see how I'm doing that. Please don't skip this video for anything, because I have an important announcement to make in this video. So you can see everything is ready. So I'm just rolling out the dough, and I'm going to be adding in the fillings we made from our last video. I'll be tagging that video here so that you follow how we prepared these fillings. And then I added in the fillings into the dough, and I will seal it, and then use my fork to make sure the sealing is intact. That's what we are going to do. Make sure you put a little of the filling, don't overcrowd it, so that it doesn't burst out. Okay, so seal with your hands, and then with your fork bring it down so that everything can stick well without blowing up in the oven. Yeah. At this point, you can start preheating your oven at 180 degrees centigrade before adding in all of this dough into the oven. So people, look at how that is coming together. Look at the beautiful dough prepared. That is just what I'm showing you. I just did the rest off camera so that this video doesn't stay too long. So here I'm breaking in 1 egg at room temperature, and I'm adding milk for the greasing. You can see how everything is looking. So at this point, people, I want to tell you that I am the latest mother in town. Yes, God has blessed us with a baby boy. Now I have 2 boys and 2 girls. Thanks be to God, we are so grateful. So I want to say congratulations in the comment section. Please make sure you don't go with my congratulations. That is why I didn't post last 2 weeks, because I'm nursing my newborn in the house. Yes, so people, you can see how we have greased that, and now I'm using the fork to create a hole so that everything cooks in and out in the oven. So we are going to bake for 30 to 35 minutes, and you will see how that came out. So like this video, don't forget to share, and don't forget to leave a resounding comment at the end. And in case you're new, this is the time to hit the subscription button, turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be alerted anytime I upload new videos. So this is me setting in all the doughs, everything, the chicken pie into the oven. You can see how that is looking. I just push in my oven, and then we allow this to bake for 35 minutes, and voila, check out the end result. Are you seeing how this is looking without your butter in it? Did I beat you on this? Of course I did. So don't tell me you don't have butter, you don't have margarine, you can't make chicken pie. Who said that? Use your vegetable oil and get it. Look at how it's looking inside. And then people, what are you taking this down with? Because I took mine down with a cup of my cappuccino and I was so fulfilled. This was one of my pregnancy cravings. Thanks all for watching up to this time, and on a good and pleasant note, it will be a great pleasure to have your beautiful and gorgeous looking faces in the next episode of Mom Essy Kitchen and more. Remember, I love you all, but in all, God loves you most. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.